graduated from labeling to now boxing bars. So.
Yeah, you just got a master's degree, and now your pay's going up too.
Yeah.
Because you need a lot more skills to box than label. It's a lot more complicated, especially when the boxes suck.
Is that why?
Yep. Your master's was in human boxing kinetics.
Kind of. Not really.
Hey, I'm Devin.
And I'm Alessa. We're the co-founders of Algi, a Canadian purpose-driven food company creating food products centered around algae. Our first product is the Impact Bar. It's an unprocessed plant-based endurance bar made with clean and simple ingredients, and it's got enough energy to sustain you for whatever adventure awaits.
This summer, we're going on a 7-month road trip all across Western Canada to showcase, promote, and sell the Impact Bar. Follow our journey by subscribing to our YouTube and check us out on social media to hear the latest news and updates about what the team is doing as we progress throughout the summer. This month, Alessa and I are traveling all through central BC, and the goal, just like the previous months, is to get the Impact Bar into as many people's hands as possible, showcase the product at relevant events, and take as much content of us as we go through the day-to-day process and live our lives. We started this trip off in Golden at the Blue Moose Graveler, which was an awesome experience. A little bit of a smaller event, just about 100 riders for a 100, 200, and 300K ride, but phenomenal event. Everyone there was super excited to have us. We were super excited to be there. For the most part, people were just out with their buddies and enjoying awesome gravel trails.
Okay, Devin, how'd it go?
Well, that went, I think, really well.
I think so.
It was like a smaller crowd.
Yeah, like 100 people for the whole event.
Yeah, we probably haven't seen all 100 yet, but we definitely haven't.
No.
But I think overall it went really well. Good. Like I kind of like the smaller events because they're just more like homey. Like you feel more like
You can like connect to people
authentic.
and talk to people a little bit better. So it's
Absolutely.
like you actually like people didn't just like come by, grab a bar and leave. Like they stayed, they had a conversation. We were able to talk to them.
Exactly.
Which was really great.
And people were not as serious too, so it was more just about like going out and having fun and enjoying yourself, as opposed to some events where it's just like, whoa man, like this isn't the Olympics. You don't need to like treat everyone like crap because you want to have a fast race.
Yeah. So I think it went pretty well, and I think this is also like the epitome of, you know, giving people the bar. We were at the 50K mark, so we had the 100-kilometer people who were halfway. We had the 250 or the 200-kilometer. They have 50 kilometers left, and then there's the 300s who also have 50 kilometers left. And you know, giving them the bar when they're kind of tired already, and being like, this will help you get through the last bit. So I think that's going to be really good for them to see what the bar is all about, why it's so great.
Absolutely.
So we got to Revelstoke after leaving Golden, and we got there. We set up camp. We did some groceries, and then the campsite was really nice, and it had internet everywhere. And for once, the weather was very, very nice. So we were able to sit at our campsite and just do some work, made some dinner, and kind of got caught up on stuff from the previous week. And then the next day, we woke up and Devin just worked in a cafe for the most part. And I went to some stores, dropped off some samples, and then we went biking. It was pouring the second day in the afternoon, but we had been had a long day of working, so we each went on sort of separate bike rides. Devin went mountain biking and died, fell off his bike, and's got some nice bruises. And I just did a nice little easy road bike out to a lookout point and back. And then we left, and Tuesday was a nice driving day for us. We stopped in Salmon Arm, where we stopped into 2 stores there. They both seemed pretty excited that we actually stopped by. I don't think they get a lot of people stopping in Salmon Arm.
Sell sheet?
Yes, please. If they're on. So I went into the store, and I didn't know what to expect because it was a bigger grocery store, and typically those are harder to sell to because corporate garbage. But so I was like, I just want to drop off samples and like learn about your listing process. And they're like, yeah, we make all of our own decisions. There's 3 stores, but each store makes their own decisions. So if we want you, we'll take you, and it doesn't matter. I was like, great. They're a little bit old school in that way, which we love to hear that. And anyways, so finally got talking to the right person, and he was asking like, how'd you get started? Why did you pick a bar? I told him all of our brand story. And then he just started asking questions about, ingredients, production, where are we from, what are we been up to, all of those kind of good things. And yeah, just some more logistical things like distribution, order quantities, how we're going to support them, if there's any kind of introductory deal, any of that stuff. Seemed pretty interested. They said they really like to support local, which we're kind of local. We're Canadian, and we're kind of close to them. Basically said that they're going to give them a try, let us know when we get listed with certain distributors, or next time we're in town. I told him we're going to be kind of coming back like August timeline, maybe September, but I didn't want to say September, so I said August, and see, maybe we'll just drop off bars with him if they're interested. And anyways, I'll give him a call when one of those 2 things happens, whichever happens first. And we also stopped in Vernon. There wasn't really, what did we do in Vernon? Oh, we grabbed food. There weren't really stores for us to hit in Vernon, but we stopped and we grabbed food. We had a nice little lunch at a little cafe, and then drove out here to Kelowna, where we are now. Yesterday, we decided to take a day off, and we were like, you know what? We've been working pretty hard. We want to take a chill day. So we decided to bike around a bunch of wineries and have a chill day. The plan was to not work yesterday. Naturally, that didn't happen. So we did a little bit of work in the morning, got some things done, got some things sent off. And then around noon, we left to go biking. We hit 3 of the 4 wineries that we wanted to go to. But we hit those places and drank lots of wine, had a nice relaxing day. It was also beautiful yesterday. It was like sunny and hot, but not too hot, so we weren't dying, and it was really fun. I think by the second vineyard, I think I had drank the equivalent of a full bottle of wine, and then to get to the 3rd vineyard was 30 minutes, essentially all uphill, and we got to the 3rd vineyard, and I thought I was gonna die. I was just a little drunk, a little exhausted, and anyways, enjoyed our time at the last vineyard, and then decided, you know what, it's already like 6:30, we're pretty dead, and a little drunk, so we're just gonna head home. People might have noticed in the last vlog that I really wasn't in it very much, and that's because I was graduating. So Devin was alone to do the sampling session in Vancouver, and Fernie probably was a good thing that I wasn't with him, because I don't actually think there was enough room for me in the car with like my clothes and stuff. But it's because I had to fly back to Montreal to graduate. So I completed my master's degree from McGill University, so that's finally done, which is exciting. And it was nice to go back to Montreal, see friends, see my parents. I haven't seen any of them in months, so it was really great to see them and take, a few days off to just have fun.